We are limits going to infinity, the graphical representation. We're asked to consider the graphs. All right, consider the graphs A, B, and C. Dashed lines are asymptotes. Okay, they want us to know which graphs agree with this statement. All right, so this is, I know it's a little hard to see, this is the limit as x is going to negative infinity. And for our function, and then the output is equal to -4. So let me just remind you, this is our output or the y value. And this is where we're going. This is our input basically, but it's the idea of instead of going to a number, endlessly close to a number, we are going endlessly far. In this case, which direction do you think negative infinity is with regards to x? That is going this way. So as we go to the left to infinity, we're looking for an output of -4. Okay, so let's just look at each one and see how they are kind of represented here. All right, so the first one, as we go to negative infinity, that's this one right here. What does this one approach? This one gets closer and closer to an output of 0. So this one equals 0. Gets closer and closer, infinitely close to 0 on the y-axis. Where does this one infinitely go to as we go to the left? So as we go to the left, that's this one right here. Infinitely close to, this one equals -2. And let's see if the last one, and yes, it does. So as we go to the left, this gets infinitely close to an output of -4. Therefore, that's our solution. Next one, consider the graphs. Consider, okay, the graph of the function g. The dashed lines are asymptotes. Find the limits of g at negative and positive infinity. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So as we go to negative infinity, that basically means as we infinitely get farther and farther to the left, do we approach some number? So basically you can tell that as we do more of these, it looks like horizontal asymptotes are what we're kind of dealing with for an output. So the horizontal output right here to the left has an output of 4. And then this is to positive infinity as we go endlessly to the right. Where does this approach to? It gets closer and closer to an output of 1. All right, so that's how those are done. And same as the first one I showed you, we're just looking, okay. And going to infinity, there's no plus or minus sign, so that just means positive. So this one's going to the right, output of 0. A lot of these you can just kind of look at, output of 0 going to the right, and output of -1, output of what here? -1 again. All right, choose all that apply. So just be careful with these when they're all that apply, output of 0. Okay. And then this looks like the last one that we've just done.